Okay.
controls the amount of people going in and out.
Okay, well, we understand the room is at capacity.
Correct.
Can we stand outside?
No. The reason why is because we cannot obstruct the path of travel, and that's the means of egress, right, to get out through the door. So if we have too many bodies in the hallway, then people can't get out, right? Then we trip over each other. And
Right.
So we have to keep it clear. There's just a little number up there, and that's all that we're allowing at this point.
Okay, can I go up and then come right back down? I want to see what the hallway looks
We're
like.
cutting this right here. If people start coming out,
Mm-hmm.
then they'll let people come back and shift in.
Yeah.
So you're trying to go to the Aspen room?
The overflow room.
The overflow is down there to the left.
Are you looking to? It's the overflow is right at that hallway on your left. Thank you. You're welcome.
So
Are there people waiting to go in? Other people
I
come
see
out?
people standing up there, so it's obvious.
They've been up there this entire time.
Mm-hmm.
On my left or my right?
Your left, ma'am.
Your left.
Here?
Yep.
The first hallway.
First hallway on your left.
Oh, okay.
That's the bathroom.
Thanks.
So, but yeah, I just want to go up, take a quick film down the hallway, and that's
We're
that.
totally locked up, like in terms of the amount of people in the hallways. I get it. I understand. I'm a fire code officer. I'm with the fire marshal's office. It's what we do.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I understand, right? But what I'm saying is, I just want to see if there's egress, if there's, because there's a spot to stand, there's a spot to
If I could give
stand.
you a spot, I'd give it.
Uh-huh.
There's the truth.
I see plenty of spots.
Yeah, the mayor's signing up there. There's right there.
The amount of people we have up there right now is just at its cap. I can't be in every place at once, so I can reevaluate. I'm here just to keep you guys safe. Everybody in this building safe. That's all I care about. But if something were to happen, if something happened to you guys, I couldn't move it myself.
We just wanted to be up there standing not in people's way. And so when people come out, so then it's not a capacity that we can go in.
Are you Robert West?
Yeah.
Do you live in the city of Vancouver?
No,
What city and state?
I live in Portland, Oregon.
Okay. And what did you want to testify for citizen communication?
I wanted to testify about the 4 people that were killed by Vancouver police. But yeah, I mean that's all. That's what I'm asking. Just be able to look.
We have this level closed off right now, since we hit capacity.
Okay.
Okay. And if you do happen to get called, you'll have to be in the Aspen so that you can
So you
hear
can
your
hear
name.
it, and then we can get you up.
All right. So in other words, I got to be in the overflow room in order to hear my name being. All right. But you realize if I had an event here, and I had a permit, overcrowded permit, you wouldn't have a problem with more people being up there.
We're at right now.
All right. I'm live streaming, so all right. So where's this Aspen? No. Aspen room this way. I guess this is the Aspen room.
And any small increase, whether it's a tax or whether it's eliminating parking for employees or customers, is going to have a negative impact on the business. It's going to have a negative impact on rents, and it's going to derail what we've been trying to do for the last 5 years since I've been here. So I would urge that we table it, postpone it, get Columbia paid, use up those funds, and
Hey Chris,
let's wait.
you notice how many seats are open?
Right now, the critical issue in front of the city is that we're running out of parking space. When the academy starts developing and they let go of 400 parking spaces, we're going to be scrambling. And if any of you have ever tried to get on a waiting list for a parking spot in downtown Vancouver, you're looking at months, sometimes up to 2 years. So that is the crisis that we need to deal with. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Devin, Dean, and Susan. And on deck, we have Jim Lloyd, Juan Toe, and Teresa Harkin. And I do appreciate you keeping it to our 3 minutes. And we have some individuals in the audience whose conversations we're hearing up here, so if you can make sure your phones are off and you hush your comments. Thank you so much. Devin?
Thank you, Mayor and City Council, for the opportunity to speak and to address you. I am a resident of Ridgefield, but I spend a lot of time in Vancouver. I spend a lot of time riding, not as much as I'd like to, but I appreciate the effort that has been put in here, the thought that has been put into this.
So as you can
I guess
see,
the only thing that I would like to add,
they
there's
have
been a
no
lot of good
disabled
things
sitting
said.
in here.
The
Interesting.
only thing that I would like to add is that I think that the West Side Bike Mobility Project isn't so much about bikes and cycling, and it certainly really ought not to be about parking. It's really about complete streets, and it's about the first kind of substantial opportunity to implement a adopted program. You know, the program for Complete Streets was adopted in 2017, and yet there hasn't been a lot in terms of implementation to this point. And so this looked to be, and I still think it is, a great opportunity to be the first, full-fledged implementation of a retrofit, essentially. When you do new streets, obviously you end up with complete streets coming to bear. But I would just encourage you, as you look, this has been delayed for a year, as you look for what this looks like come around 2020, again, I would just urge you to remember that the West Side Bike Mobility Project is really about implementing complete streets. It's really about safety, it's about accessibility, and it's about mobility for all users. Again, I think you've got a difficult task, because you do have to consider all users of streets when these things come up. I wouldn't come before you and say, hey, just consider cyclist needs. I wouldn't come before you and say, just consider motorist needs. This is a complex issue, and I would just urge you to remember safety, mobility, and accessibility.
This is a parking problem and nothing else. If you try, and I'm speaking for the general business district, I've been to several of the meetings for the neighborhoods, and almost every person that's come up to speak is the word parking somehow or other has come out of them. And there is a serious parking problem. I checked with the city front desk today to try to get into a couple parking lots, and there's a 4-year wait list to try to get into the parking. Every municipal lot is full. Every private lot in the city of Vancouver is full. And some of this responsibility goes back on the city because they have allowed people to build apartment buildings and commercial buildings without adequate parking. They have allowed that to happen. That's not their basic rule. There are rules on how many parking spaces you have to have per 1,000 feet on a commercial building. So part of this is a plan. So if you allow people to build buildings and they don't have parking, then it puts pressure on everyone else. And hopefully someday some other developer will build a parking lot. This parking issue that we're talking about here, that stems from 45th and Columbia, the downtown parking district, if there's no parking in downtown, the people that come downtown to work and visit, they move their cars up into the upper districts. Have you seen that vehicle? There's 2 or 3 of them running around called Ride. Well, their program is a great program. It can't last forever the way it's working because they're saying that you can go park up in the uptown district and they'll come up there and pick you up. So that pressure that's happening because there's no parking in the city center that's available, they'll say, well, park up in the neighborhood because it's free up there. We'll come up and pick you up there, which is fine. It's a temporary fix, but it's not a long-term fix for anything. So I think my request is to ask the city council if you would please work with the city manager and see if there could be an actual parking plan, because to my knowledge, there is not one.
There's a lady with a
There is no
baby,
plan
of
to
course,
fix
you don't
this.
have a seat.
And it would be nice if there were some effort put toward that. I know there's been several parking meetings, I've been to many of them, and so far, the reality is there is no parking plan in place to fix this problem. We're now losing potential companies here. I have more than one company come to us because I do building leasing and want to move into the downtown area. We have vacant building offices, but without a parking space, they are not interested. And there are no places to comply. It doesn't matter what the price is at this particular point. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Susan? Thank you. Right for Mike. I'll put this on here. Is that okay? Thank you, Mayor and Council. I've recently attended neighborhood meetings, veterans meetings, and meetings of businesses who will be crippled by the West Side Bike Mobility Project. This evening, I wish to share with you the resulting sentiment of the citizens affected by the current iteration of the ill-conceived, ever-changing, and seriously flawed project. Distrust. Distrust of our city of Vancouver. City staff and management are to be led and held accountable by our elected council, and the elected council are in their seats because they were selected by us, the registered stakeholders of Vancouver, not the other way around. When I vote, I'm selecting people who will speak for me. As our city is being guided and managed by our representatives, I hope that I have supported independent and critical thinkers. It seems that some of our representatives feel that they are representing us, the citizens, by subscribing to plans and projects that we do not endorse because they know the backstory, or they know what is best for us because that is what city management is telling them. I want to know the backstory. I want to know if we as a city are going after grants that hinge on a particular project, etc. I understand business, and I've been a small business owner for over 40 years. I maintain a balanced budget, follow the law, pay my taxes, am awake and engaged in the government of my city, and donate copious volunteer hours to various nonprofits, including city committees and commissions. If our elected representatives are asleep at the wheel, spoon-fed by management and staff, or do not pay attention to what their constituents are saying, the result is distrust. Further results slip into the realm of deceit, skewed and results-driven statistics and unspoken agendas. Unfortunately, that's the word on the street about this ill-fated bike project. As voters, we want you to be our eyes and ears and manage our city business for us while we manage our own businesses to continue the flow of tax dollars back to our government, who in turn provide goods and services to run our city. Just like the circle in life. I love the language. Critical and independent thinkers are who we want in your chairs. This is not to say that any of you are less than critical and independent representatives, but at this juncture, we have a major disconnect that we, your voters, need to have repaired. This is an election year. Voters will be voting for those who listen and respond to our concerns, who represent their ideology, and who will be good stewards of their investments in this community. In the event our council is not aware, we have a major parking problem that will and is currently defining us as a downtown. private homeowners and renters, family and neighbors, business owners, customers and staff, and anyone considering moving to or opening a business in our downtown knows of this situation. Please summarize. I do not support the West Side Bike Mobility Project now or in the future, or any project that will remove even one parking space in this very fragile downtown area. Thank you very much. Thank you. Jim and Paul and Teresa. And on the deck I have Joseph Newsom, David Cass, and Donna Stacy. I live on in Mount Norway area, and I come to Vancouver.
What do you want? You want to sit here?
Yeah.
Already at this point, when I come visit that long way, I have to go around blocks a few times, sometimes to find a parking spot. I have a handicap biker, so I can't walk far distances, and if I have my grandchildren's things to go overnight, I can't carry them long distances. And so this plan that's trying to be put in really would affect me personally. And I just think it's important that we do hear from somebody who's smaller and not into the politics of it, how it's going to affect just normal people. Thank you. And did I pronounce your name correctly? Okay, would you please help me with it? My name is Sylvia. Okay, but I would like to say. So I live on West Columbia, and I have one question. So the waterfront, why is there no protected bikeways down there? That's it. I'll defer my time to everybody else. Everything down there is all shallow, so this was wondering that. Thank you. Is Jim Lloyd available? Jim is my last card for the West Side Mobility Project. Okay, that completes the West Side Mobility issues then. I would like for those individuals who came to testify on the West Side Mobility, the bike project, to consider maybe stepping out into the hall or moving downstairs. We have people downstairs that would like to come and testify. So I'll move on to the next piece here. We have Joseph, David, Cass, and Donna to join us here at the table. And then I'll move on. On deck I have Adam Kravitz, Danielle Duquette, and Betty Coron, MC McCoron. Joseph.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
My name is Joseph Newsom. I live about a block away from the share house. Most of you know me by name already. To say it's a war zone is an understatement. I've witnessed almost every imaginable crime that you can think of, from rape to assault to just riots in the streets, public defecation, drug use, prostitution. And it's been an absolute war zone down there. I've reached out to almost all of you for help over this last year. I've begged and pleaded for you to please come down there and help us, and it's been almost a complete ignorance from all of you, telling me to call the police,